So we got invited out to the Treyarch studios to record and play the new operation called Grand Heist early. That's right, 5 Carnage members left their bedrooms and took on the cityscape of Los Angeles. The sun was bright, but we made it. It's all good. Carnage Espresso, Carnage Ocean, Carnage Dex, Carnage Apollo, which is myself, and Carnage Dismo. He was too cool for us and hung out with K3 and Swag. Kidding. We were there on different days. We love Dismo. We got to play a lot of new content, and boy, are we excited. This is definitely what we've been asking for, or at least a strong step in the right direction, and I think you guys are going to be very excited about it. So we're going to be covering all of that now. You want new content? Well, that's what you're getting, and a lot of it. So sit back and relax. We've got content to talk about in Black Ops 4 multiplayer, Blackout, and zombies, but won't be focusing too much on zombies in this video, obviously, because we're really more of a multiplayer / Blackout kind of content team. First up, we have a new operation here called Grand Heist. There will be, well, good guys and bad guys. You will notice the outfits, maps, and even the new Blackout mode called Hot Pursuit has cop cars and muscle cars for the getaway. Everything's really themed around this Grand Heist idea and is really, really cool. You'll notice that throughout all the images and everything we really talk about in today's video. We are getting 2 new maps called Casino and Lockup. Casino is a bit of a larger side map, but plays pretty fast, and Lockup is smaller, maybe medium sized, and you'll be watching default gameplay from both of these maps throughout this entire video. I liked both maps, to be honest, but I do wish they were free to play for everybody. Hopefully we see that change in an Infinity Wars game coming up, but regardless, these maps were really, really nice, and especially Lockup, I really liked the way it played. It was pretty fun, and Casino has a very, very strong central location where if you can control that area, your team's pretty much gonna win. It's a really cool map. Next up, the new outfits for multiplayer and Blackout are absolutely amazing. A lot of these are animated with dollar bills in different colors. You'll notice up close that you can see like little dollar bills moving around on the characters. My favorites are the detective, the professional, and the warden zombie from Blackout. These are really, really cool skins, and in fact, check out how he sounds in game when he talks using different like gestures and emotes.
Roll call. Sound off. It's too late for good deeds. Do as you're told, meat.
We are also getting 4 new emotes called Attention, Bookum, Payday, and Sweet Shred, which is like a character playing a guitar, which is pretty cool. I wish it actually was like holding a guitar, but regardless, definitely a really, really cool emote. You'll be definitely seeing those in some of our intros and our other videos. Alongside that, we are getting a whole new set of 54 stickers, which are all pretty cool if you're into that. Next up, new guns, something you're probably looking forward to and have been waiting this entire video so far to hear about. Well, here it is. We are getting 2 new actual weapons plus a melee weapon. First up, the Switchblade X9, which is a compact SMG that folds up like a briefcase, which is in theme and reloads like the P90 from Modern Warfare 3. The gun isn't too bad, but definitely a close quarters weapon. It might even need a buff in the future, but it shoots extremely fast. Next up, we have the Rampage Shotgun, which is fully automatic and has been compared a bit to the Brecci from BO4, so take that how you want, but it will be good to see how it plays out before it's determined whether it needs a nerf. Up close, it is very deadly, but has pretty bad range, to be honest, which is really good. I'm glad that it doesn't have very good range. It's definitely not like a sniper rifle, so, you know, it has good up-close damage, but from a range, you're not going to find yourself winning too many gunfights. Lastly, we have Ching, which is a bag of coins used as a melee weapon that you can run around smacking people with, and it's a lot of fun to use, but it's just like any other melee weapon. You can put camos on it as well, which is pretty cool. Now, next we have our specialists, the return of Outrider from Black Ops 3, but upgraded. She now has a more precise sight on the Sparrow for making better shots, and a cool drone that is manually controlled, can be set up at a certain location, and will mark enemies only for the use of the user with red boxes on their screen, even through walls. It doesn't last very long and can be destroyed in one shot, but could be very useful in tough situations where you need to know know where enemies are coming from, but don't worry, it's not overpowered. Like I said, only the user of this can see where enemies are coming from, so it's not like the whole team can see where the enemies are. The black market is getting a complete overhaul, and for the better, to be honest. The black market is getting an addition called Blackjack, the return from Black Ops 3, who is pretty cool. Now, this is everything that's going to be changed in the black market, blackjack, whatever you want to call it. The new operation will be available here with 100 new tiers, including the new guns, outfits, gestures, and so on. All of these will be viewable without having to actually unlock them or anything like that. You can see what you unlock at each tier, which is really nice. Outrider is available at tier 1. The new signature weapons also included, which is pretty cool, the MK2. It will include things like a plus 25% XP bonus. New reactive camos will be available for the Maddox and Vapor. There are now customizable options for Blackout available through the new operation, including new wingsuits, parachutes, and contrails. And these are really cool. You can see a couple of them here on screen now. These are the only ones that were available for us to record, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot more options in the near future and throughout this operation and the future operations as well. The reserves will include new Blackout characters, mastercrafts for the KN-57, Outlaw, and Augur, and cases, aka supply drops, are returning. Now will be available containing only Blackjack reserves and are obtainable through playtime or in the black market. Hopefully these don't include duplicates, but we're not exactly sure yet. Players will also be offered personal deals in the new My Deals section in the item shop. And finally, a new inventory tab will be available to keep track of all the items you have. And I'm hoping that this system will be like the armory from Advanced Warfare, and maybe we can even do some wagers, which will be pretty cool, and delete things for, delete duplicates for points or whatever it might be. So that will be interesting to see. Some other things that will be coming to Black Ops 4 through the operation include League Play Thursday, February 21st, and a bunch of new game modes. The ones that we know so far are the One in the Chamber game mode, Infected, which is awesome, Bare Bones, Prop Hunt, which is really exciting, Fracture, you can expect some team challenges from that, and some other new game modes that are not quite detailed yet. Lastly, a huge change is coming tomorrow, February 19th, including nerfs and buffs to lots of the guns and specialists. By the way, the Titan has been nerfed, so hell yeah. Which will change the meta in some ways. We'll be covering that in our next video, dropping on February 19th, so if you guys want to check out that video, definitely make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on. Now let's talk a little bit about Blackout. So firstly, there are tons of changes to the map that are occurring. A lot of new neighborhoods and unnamed locations have been added. As you can see here, some of those changes are cool, like the houses over by construction, the modern area up on the hill. There's now 8 houses instead of 6, so it's more of a battle between the two sides of the neighborhood and on one side of the street or the other. That's going to be really interesting, and I'm excited for that. And there's a lot of other new areas. One's up by the hydro dam, which has a little gazebo and other cool houses and stuff for loot. So there's different places to drop, and houses have been, like I said, added throughout the entire map. So a lot of you guys will notice those changes as well. We got a huge new POI south in the desert called Ghost Town. So that's the new location. Ghost Town consists of the Outlaw Western themed reimagination of the standoff map from Black Ops 2, and then in the underground area where you will find the Buried Zombies map from Black Ops 2, which is really, really cool. You guys have to check it out. It's got a whole mine shaft and everything. But be careful, if you do jump down into the mine shaft, you can die. So just be careful about that. I don't think you can redeploy your parachute down there. A new game mode also is coming called Hot Pursuit on Friday, February 22nd. Basically, it's a respawn mode that includes cop cars, muscle cars, and a new boat called the PBR, which is a little bit larger than the U-boats that we've seen before. The muscle car gives you the ability to see all supply drops on the map, which are identifiable by green lights in the sky. You'll notice it once you're actually in the muscle car. And then the cop cars have speed and built-in sensor darts. So these cars come with different features to them that, make the cops or the robbers have benefits. So you can pick which side you want to be on. You can obviously switch from one side to the other if you want. It's just, the cars basically just give you different benefits, which is really, really cool. And then, like I said, you have the ability to respawn. So definitely a cool game mode, and I'm looking forward to it. Then finally, we also have a new prestige system coming, and here's all the prestige emblems. Once you reach level 80, you can prestige 10 times, including a master prestige, and prestiging also comes with rewards, but the emblems look super cool. So for those diehard Blackout fans, you guys are probably gonna be super excited about this, that you can now prestige. You're gonna be hustling to 10th prestige, and then obviously once you hit master prestige, wow, you're just a god. But definitely a cool addition, and something I'm really happy about because it adds longevity to the game, and you know, it's obviously really cool to be able to prestige. And then finally, we have a top secret in-game event occurring sometime during this new operation in Blackout, and this is going to be called Hardcore, but it's labeled as being top secret, so we legit have no idea what this is going to be. Maybe we're going to be getting some like concert, like I don't know what this could be, but I'm definitely looking forward to that. And then lastly, Zombies is getting a bunch of new things. We're not going to detail too much about that, but just rapid firing here. There's going to be a DEFCON 5 gauntlet with the classified map returning. You got a new melee weapon called the Ethereal Razor. I probably just butchered that name, but it's basically like a new sword. A new map called Ancient Evil is coming, which takes place in ancient Greece, but you can read more about the details of the Zombies update. There's lots of stuff there. The official post on Treyarch's website will be linked down below if you guys want to check that out. Black Ops Pass content holders will be getting some new stuff as well. Obviously, the maps come with it. They'll be getting a new character for Blackout called the Cosmic Silverback, which is like an ape guy that's dressed in an awesome astronaut outfit. I can't wait to use him because obviously being Apollo or whatever, Apollo's mission, I'm really excited about having like a space themed outfit. So I'm definitely gonna be rocking that character. And then we obviously have the new map for Zombies, which is gonna be coming at some point for Black Ops Pass holders as well. So pretty cool stuff. The Reaper and the Shadow Man are also new characters that will be available for the pass holders. And there's gonna be lots of other stuff, guys. They haven't told us everything. They said they're gonna be constantly updating Black Ops 4 multiplayer, Blackout, and Zombies throughout this whole new operation. And then lastly, we were given the confirmation of 3 new operations after this one. This is the 3rd operation, and then in the springtime, we're gonna be getting Operation 4. In the summertime, we're gonna be getting Operation 5, and then in the fall, we're gonna be getting Operation 6. So lots of new content. They're guaranteeing and promising new content throughout these operations too, so we don't just get dry halfway through the operation. There's constant releases of new game modes, new outfits, new weapons, characters, all that kind of stuff throughout these operations. So we are in for a great couple of months leading up to Modern Warfare 4 or whatever Infinity Ward's game is. Really excited about the future of Black Ops 4, guys. Make sure you're subscribed and you have notifications turned on here at Carnage for our new videos. We've got lots of team challenges, lots of other funny videos, and lots of gameplays planned for you guys, including updates like this one here on the channel. We like to give you guys kind of just general huge update videos where you can just kind of watch it and get everything, like all the information in just one video, so you can kind of just, you know, pull up the video if you want to see the images and stuff we're showing. You can watch the video or you can just leave it up in the background, but we like to just provide you with one big huge update video. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Drop a like if you did, and we'll see you all in tomorrow's video.